Today I'm going to be sharing with you 2 ways you can bulk up your ramen. Aprons on, let's go. So our first recipe is Asian mushroom ramen noodles. And you'll need 2 packets of ramen. You won't need the seasonings for it. 2 cloves of garlic, minced up. About 5 green onions. I just cut them in thirds and made them look like this. Yum. Use as much as you want. Seriously, it's all taste. About 14 ounces of mushrooms. I did a whole 16-ounce package. Some canola oil, or you could use vegetable oil. I don't like the taste of vegetable oil, so I'm using canola oil. And then you need some hoisin sauce, or you could use oyster sauce. We like hoisin, if I'm even saying that right. I almost forgot the soy sauce. You'll need soy sauce. The recipe does call for dark soy sauce, but if you can't find it, that's fine. You could use regular, but your coloring will just be lighter in this recipe. So, all right, let's get this on the stove. I can't wait. This is gonna be so yummy. Okay, you're gonna heat your oil in the pan. So about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Okay, we're gonna add our mushrooms and cook for 3 minutes. I'm using portobello mushrooms because I love the flavor of them. My husband loves them too. And we're just gonna cook them for about 3 minutes. And then we'll add the garlic and the oils. After the 3 minutes, we are going to add our garlic. So that's 2 garlic cloves minced up, and then 2 teaspoons of the sesame seed oil. And we're going to cook this up until the mushrooms are golden brown. Oh my gosh, this smells so good already. Mmm, yummy. All right. So at this point now we're gonna add our sauce, which is 1 tablespoon of your soy sauce. So you'll need 1 tablespoon of that soy sauce. Ooh, so that's in there. And then I'm gonna hit it with some of that hoisin sauce, 2 teaspoons. Oh my gosh, I can't get the cap off. What the? All right, so I need 2 teaspoons of that. Oh, this is thick stuff. That is in there. We're gonna give this a stir. Oh, that smells so good. Mmm, that hoisin sauce is, oh, that smells insane. Okay, so now we're gonna add our green onions. All right, so in this recipe, it does say to add the white parts in first. So I didn't do that. So I'm gonna just go in and get the bottom parts of my stems in that have the more white in them. So this is what happens when you don't fully like, I'm like, whatever, with recipes reading. All right, I'll do those, and then we'll put the rest in at the end where it calls for the green part. See, I could add more of the green onions in. Seriously, if you love it, add more in. Okay, so that's in. Cooking till a minute till it's all caramelized. Look how caramelized it is. It's thick, it's thickened up. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna steal a little bite of a mushroom. Oh, this is gonna be good. Forget the takeout, you guys. Impress a date with this meal. Oh my word. So we're going to push the mushrooms to the side and we're gonna make a well. Then add your ramen in. Get it in there as best as you can. We're going to add the water, which is 1 1/4 cup. If you need a little more, add it in. Just kind of putting it all over that ramen. Okay, it says to cook for like 45 seconds and flip. I don't know, so we'll see. And then cook 30 seconds, then break up the noodles. And then we'll add the green parts on top, and then you serve it immediately. So, okay, I'm gonna flip this. All right, starting to break apart. This is gonna be so good. The recipe says that this is 4 servings. This is gonna be delicious. Okay, I'm starting to break those noodles apart, separate them. Gonna have to move over to the tongs to help us out here. Oh man, yes. I'm gonna lower that heat. Look at that. Oh, and then hit it with your green onions. You can make them smaller if you want. What a fun way to make ramen noodles even better. My kids love ramen noodles. I am gonna serve this up, you guys, and then we'll eat. Look at that. Asian mushroom ramen noodles. Now, my youngest just tasted it with the mushrooms and she loved it. And she's not a big mushroom fan, but the way that it's cooked and the seasonings and those yummy sauces, so good. That would be a great lunch, a great side dish with dinner, super affordable. The family is devouring it. We're going to town on it. It is delicious. And by using the portobello mushrooms, it's meatier for you. You could use the white caps, but I definitely think the portobello gives you more flavor and makes it a little meatier for you. So, oh, yum. Okay, woo! Derek just brought it to another level. He just put some sriracha in it. Now it's got that spice to it.
I changed the flavor. Try it again.
Now my 13-year-old's gonna try it again.
I'll eat this.
Oh, see? What would you do to tweak it for your family? For my 13-year-old, sriracha was the thing. Oh, he's going to town. There you go. Enjoy. Now he's hovering over it. Okay, this next recipe is beef and broccoli stir fry. The flavorings that they're adding in here is the beef bouillon packets that come with it, the beef flavoring packets. And you're going to need 2 packages of those. You're going to need a pound of flat steak and 2 cups of like broccoli pieces. It says I just used a head of broccoli and chopped it up, and some oil. I really need to get like a nice little oil thing for when I buy all this big oil. But anyway, so let's get going. On this. So oil, broccoli, flat steak, 2 packages of ramen, red pepper flakes, and soy sauce. I almost forgot. Along with your broccoli, you're going to need some green onions cut into strips. You can use a whole bunch, whatever you like. So I just split them down lengthwise, and there's that. Okay, take your flat steak and cut it into strips. It's really weird. The recipe says not to put oil, but like sear your meat, but I do not want my meat sticking to the pan, so I'm gonna use a little oil. So get your pan good and hot. I had it too hot, and then I lowered the heat. And now I'm trying to get the pan hot again. I really miss my gas stove. Okay, once your beef is all browned up, drain that liquid. Then you're gonna add a tablespoon of oil. Then you're gonna add your beef seasoning packets. So that's why you really don't need to like season your beef before with salt. I mean, you probably could with pepper, but you're gonna add red pepper flakes in here because this packet will have plenty of salt for you. Toss that together. And then we're gonna add the broccoli and the green onions and stir fry that together. Look how pretty that is. Looks so pretty. You'll stir fry this for about 5 minutes. While you're working on that, heat up and cook your ramen noodles and then drain them and then set them aside. All right, after that's stir fried for 5 minutes, we're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So then add your soy sauce, which is 2 tablespoons. And we're gonna let that simmer together for another 5 minutes. Then you'll add your cooked noodles in and then give that a toss. Then all that seasoning from the beef from that packet are gonna get on your noodles. Oh, yum. This smells really good. Yum. But we'll see what Derek thinks and what he'll add to it.
Sriracha.
Yum. All right, let's dish this up. Oh, yum. Would you look at that? Okay, there you have it, beef and broccoli ramen. And I made this less than $9 probably 8. My steak cost me $6.99. My broccoli was probably like, what, $1 something, maybe. And the green onions, like 60 cents or so. So under $9, we have this yummy beef and broccoli meal that can serve 4 or 2, just depending on what else you're serving it up with. So, all right, Derek's going in. It does taste good. I think it needs a little more flavoring. I think next time I'm gonna put some garlic in.
Yeah, garlic would be good.
Yeah. So I like to try recipes for the first time as is. So I will definitely put in garlic and maybe even a little of the sesame seed oil or the hoisin. It'd kind of be like the other dish, but yeah.
Not bad.
No, it's good. So the other kids are dying to dig in, so.
Eat sriracha.
Jeez. A man's fix for everything. So here you have it, beef and broccoli ramen. What are some ways you like to bulk up ramen? I would love to know. Please leave it in the comments below. We'll see you soon. Bye.